Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. We are back with another topic for your Module 8, Amazing Animals, and we are going to learn about comparative and superlative adjective. Before that, my name is Miss AINA FATINI, and we are going to learn about this comparative and superlative adjective today. So, first, what is comparative adjective? Comparative adjectives are used to compare differences between two objects. They are used in sentences where two nouns are compared. We can look at the example below. The first one, elephants are bigger than rhinos. Here you can see this comparative adjective, which is bigger, is used to compare two animals here, which is elephant and rhinos. And you can see here, obviously elephants are bigger than rhinos. And you can see here the nouns which are present in this sentence are elephants and rhinos, which are two nouns. Then we can see why here we use comparative adjective, because two nouns are being compared. Now, let's look at more examples on how we can use comparative adjective. The first one, a gorilla is stronger than a monkey. Here you can see this comparative adjective is being used, which is stronger, is used to compare between a gorilla and a monkey. Here you can see there are two nouns, which is gorilla and a monkey. Then the second example, a polar bear is heavier than a panda. Heavier is the comparative adjective which is being used to compare between a polar bear and a panda. And the last example, a rabbit is faster than a tortoise, which is, you can see here, this comparative adjective faster is being used to compare between two nouns, which is two animals, which is a rabbit and a tortoise. Now, let's look at the next adjective, which is a superlative adjective. Superlative adjectives are used to describe an object which is at the upper or lower limit of a quality. They are used in sentences where a subject is compared to a group of objects which is more than two. Here you can see the example is being shown here. Whale is the largest animal in the ocean. Here you can see whale is the animal which is the main noun in this sentence, and then largest is the superlative adjective is being used to compare whale and the other animal in the ocean. So you can see here we use superlative adjective largest to compare between the nouns here in the sentence. Alright, let's look at more examples that we can see in the slide show above. So, the first one, cheetah is the fastest animal in the jungle. The fastest is here is the superlative adjective that is being used to compare between cheetah and the other animal in the jungle. And the second one, dinosaur is the most dangerous animal among all. The most dangerous here is the superlative adjective that is being used to compare between dinosaur and the other animal here. And then the last one, giraffe is the tallest animal in the zoo. Here you can see the tallest is the superlative adjective that is being used to compare between giraffe and the other animal in the zoo. So, based on the examples given here in the slide, you can see that the fastest, the most dangerous, the tallest are the superlative adjective that is being used to compare between a noun and the other nouns, which is more than two in the sentence. Alright, let's look at how we want to form comparative and superlative adjective. So, we form comparative and superlative adjective using this formula below. If the word is one syllable adjective, we add ER for the comparative and EST for the superlative. If the adjective has a consonant plus single vowel and consonant spelling, the final consonant must be doubled before adding the ending. So here we can see the example, which is the first one here is tall. If tall here, we can see that it is a one syllable adjective. We can see if it's comparative, we must add ER. And for superlative, we must add EST to make it a superlative adjective. And the other example here, which is fat. Comparative here we add ER, and same for the superlative we add EST. And the same one as for big and sad. For comparative we just add ER, so it become bigger, and superlative we just add EST, so it will become biggest. And for sad, for comparative we add ER, so it becomes sadder, and then superlative we add EST, it will become saddest. So that is for one syllable adjective. How about two syllable adjective? So, for two syllable adjectives, adjective with two syllables can form the comparative either by adding ER, the same one as the one syllable adjective, or by preceding the adjective with more. And then, this adjective from the superlative either by adding EST or by preceding the adjective with the word most. So here we can see the example below. Happy, we can add ER, but if the happy here we can see it ends with Y, so we need to change the Y to I and then add ER, so it will become happier. And for the superlative we just add EST, and the same one as the comparative, we just change Y to I and we add EST. And the same one as simple, we change to ER and then we change to EST for superlative. And for the word that we need to add more for comparative, which is title, and the two words here we need to add more, and for superlative we need to add most. Alright, so how about the word if it's more than two syllables, three or more syllables? Adjective with three or more syllables from the comparative, by putting more in front of the adjective, and the superlative by putting most in front. The same one as how we form two syllable adjective. Here we can see important. Important is a three syllable adjective, and expensive is also three syllable adjective. Expensive. So for both of these words, for comparative we need to put more, and superlative we need to put most. So remember everyone, if we want to form comparative and superlative adjective, there are formulas that we need to follow, and if you are not sure which formula you have to use, you just have to try and error by using more and most for both comparative and superlative. So I think that is all from me for comparative and superlative adjective. So see you in the next topic.